Hello everybody, Ram Promaster owners. You're probably familiar with the side of this. As everyone knows, the headlight bulbs burn out consistently. So because nobody has really made a factory spec LED to go in here, the solution best I can find is these LEDs with some RTV silicone to secure them. So this is the LED kit that I bought, and this is what the LED looks like. It's got a built-in driver, so whether that be good or bad, it makes things smaller. A little fan in the back, so it doesn't need big cooling fins. The LED itself is filament shaped, so it lines up nicely with where the factory filament is, so it should maintain beam pattern pretty well. So what I've got here is I've got a piece of tape that I stuck to the side of the lens, and so this will hopefully help me put the silicone on and then wrap it over the back of the LED and tape it to the other side so that it can so the silicone can cure and it can stay in place. So yeah, that's all I'm going to do. I'm just going to put a bead of silicone around the flange of the LED and stick it in there. Make sure it's totally flat and square against that against the little flange there. And let it sit for an hour, and it should be good, and I'll be able to take the tape off and make sure it's all good, and we'll check tonight for beam pattern and that kind of stuff. Okay, here's just a little shot of what the LED headlights look like at night. I just spent a little bit of time adjusting the beam height. It's probably a little bit far off in the distance with the wide-angle GoPro lens, but you can see that the beam is just hitting just a couple feet up into the bushes at the other end of the parking lot, but most of the lights hitting the road. And then when I turn on the brights, you get an extra bright spot above the road in the bushes there, and you can see the color temperature. I've got the color temperature fixed on the GoPro so that it represents the color that you see at night, and I'll show you the color spectrum graphs that I got. It'll give you color temperature and which wavelengths, but this is the warm white of the, probably 2700K or something of the halogen high beams with the LED low beams, and then that's just the low beams by themselves. So I would say it's the low beams, they look cool. They definitely are lacking some of the yellows that the halogens have. The color rendering is not nearly as good. The halogen high beam with the low beam is actually much easier to see down the road with. So that's the low beams on. And then this is with the high beams, which fortunately on this vehicle keeps the high beams, keep the low beams on as well. So now you can see the high beams and the low beams, and you get that nice mix of the halogen and the LED together, which really gives you the brightness and a little bit better color rendering than just the LED by themselves.